Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowl Central. We're going to do a tale of two RPGs today. A tale of two kind of excellent, new-ish role-playing games, in kind of cut from the same cloth, if I'm being honest. Although visually they appear very, very different. I'm talking, of course, about last year's Metaphor ReFantazio. And this year's just came out, what was it, last month? Month and a half ago? Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which surprised the heck out of me. I know that if you played it, probably surprised the heck out of you, because it surprised the heck out of everybody. Just check out this place called the Internet, where everybody's talking about it. Everybody. There's nothing else to discuss right now, not a thing in the world. Who's Donald Trump? Who's Elon Musk? Who's Pope Leo the 14th? No. We're talking about Clair Obscur. No, seriously, this game was really surprising, and Metaphor was also... It's incredible, okay? The only reason that Metaphor isn't surprising is because it comes from an unsurprising place, which is Atlas. Atlas makes the Persona series. Shin Megami Tensei, which has always been great, but especially Persona 5, the last entry, the main entry in that series, was amazing. I loved that game so much. And Metaphor, I believe, is the purest and best, well, maybe not purest, but the best so far in that line of, it's kind of like a hybrid of a social system and a JRPG. And it's a classic turn-based JRPG, but both in Persona and in Expedition 33, it's more active than just like, I select the guy, I do the attack, I wait, and then the round ends and we do it again, right? In both games, you have to participate in the action as the action's occurring. Both games also have a lot of depth as far as character and story. Both games have a lot of depth and interesting things happening visually, both of them. Clair Obscur tends to be more realistic, but just as fantastical in some ways more so. Although, you know, some of the major bosses in the Persona series have always been just crazy pants. And, you know, Metaphor has what we would call this integrated social system, whereas in past Persona games, because they were set in basically Japanese high school, they were all about socializing and kind of getting to know the people and kind of giving yourself a buff from having better friends, you know. The thing is that Metaphor took that and kind of evolved it slightly and kind of, you know, now it's about the overarching goals of the whole thing. Now, here's the thing about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's so surprising to me that this came out. Now, I played some of Kepler's other games. Okay, I played Scorn, which was really dark and really interesting and really weird. Not much purpose for me to that game, but it was definitely an experience for sure that I will never forget. Honestly, I to this day remember that game. I played Flintlock. That was kind of a cool game, but I gotta tell you, Expedition 33, this is a kind of a bit of a masterpiece. I know you're not supposed to say that about something that's just come out, but I swear to God, if this isn't considered a classic in 10 years, I'm gonna be surprised. It is that good. It is that good. If I was just straight reviewing it, I'd give it a 9, if not a 10. It was fantastic to play this game. And not just because it takes the Persona formula, quote unquote, the Persona formula, for lack of a better term, okay? Because I know a lot of other places use stuff like this. I know that they're not the, you know. It takes it, just from a basic gameplay perspective, the combat in Expedition 33, it's insanely in your face as far as turn-based ever gets, man. Pretty much everything that you do apart from basic attacks requires some kind of button combination or timing or something. Even dodging and stuff and parrying, it requires active participation. You can't just menu click through this like an old Final Fantasy, man. And it's even more involved in Persona or even Metaphor. So I mean, you know, the characters, it takes a while to get going, you know, whereas Metaphor tends to be a little bit more successful right off the bat. But honestly, if I don't want to spoil too much, but there's so much to uncover and so much beauty. If you can sink in just 3 hours, you'll be in such a good place with this game. You won't want to quit, I promise. And again, with Metaphor, I feel it's very much the same. And if you love Persona, or you're curious, you've heard good things about Persona 5, for instance, dude, Metaphor all the way, especially since both these games are in the Xbox Game Pass. That's where I played them. No excusing yourself if you're an Xbox user. Go play Metaphor, go play Expedition 33. But since this is a face-off, this is a versus, this is a tale of two, I am inclined to pick my favorite. I'm not going to say I'm inclined to pick a winner, because I feel like you're the winner. You who play either of these games is the winner of this scenario, because they're great games. But to me, Expedition 33 has the edge. And it's not just because it's so surprising to me. Like, I didn't expect this at all. I heard good things about it before I touched it, but it was like, wow, this is really cool, man. This is really great. I'm gonna give it to this game because I need you right there, to check it out. Because if you're a gamer and you haven't played this game by the end of the year, you're square. You're a square, daddy-o. You know? Put on the horn-rimmed glasses, wear the pocket protector, you're squared. Okay. That's really all I wanted to say, man. I wanted to tell you about these two games. Now, I didn't get a chance to review Metaphor when it came out. And I'm not going to review Expedition 33 just because I wanted to make this instead, because this is, to me, this is a more interesting story because of this type of game, and there's really not so many types of games like this, especially not this good, as far as I know. It's kind of a peculiar situation, a peculiar and a wonderful situation to have both of these things available to us right now. So if you've not played either of these, go play them. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments. Then like the video. Then subscribe to my channel. Then give me all your money. Sorry, I used to be a bank robber before I did this, but the pay was too good. I was like, I need some of that YouTube money. I need to be broke as fuck. Alrighty then, you guys have a good one. Catch you on the flip side.
Of the morning sun, I wake in the dark. You're on my mind. There's no